What up, JR808?
Hello guys, how we doing? Hope you're all doing good, and I haven't really got much content for you. I'm busy sorting my car out, getting some bass in there, and I think it might be a couple months, so yeah, sorry about that. But I was thinking, this is bridged, powering my sub for 15. This is not in use. As in my old system, this used to power for 15, which was where this 18 is. But now, I'm thinking, how much louder can we get if we put back on the old Pioneer sub? But if you remember from my older videos, there's a problem with that amplifier. It clips and pops. So let's just quickly set the subwoofer back up, and then I'll show you the issue of the amplifier. One problem with this, we haven't got a connector block in it. And that's because I took it out to use on this one. We have some extra subwoofer cable which you can hook up to the amp, quite a bit of it as well. And I also got some nice thick 8 gauge subwoofer wire, which is actually too thick to go in the back of my amplifiers, so we're going to have to save that for something else. So to save time and money, I'm thinking I'm just going to go cut a small piece of wood and just cover over it and drill a hole for it. But then luckily in the garage I found another terminal, but it was a bit corroded, so after doing a continuity test and cleaning it up, it's time to go back and test it. Okay, I've left a second terminal in the bloody garage. Now let's measure the ohm load of this subwoofer. What the hell? Look what this subwoofer reads. So is this subwoofer damaged? Because it's not a 3 ohm, it's a 4 ohm. Now let's slap in some cable. Oh yeah, I need to screw it in. Now let's go and put these wires in the back of my amplifier, which is over here. Already unplugged and it's here. Okay, this is the output, so I don't know where the input is, but we're slapping it in anyway. There we go. Ah, this is just spawned in here. And here we are. Right, now let's slap on some tunes and give it a go. Now we're going to test out the Pioneer along with the DS18 after. Only for a little bit though, because I have got family home and I don't want to get any complaints. Now I'm just going to play this for a little bit because obviously I'm going to show you the problem with my amplifier I have. Don't want to damage the sub anymore. I didn't realise it was already this damaged. Let's start turning it up.
Residential area.
Right, that's enough, because I don't want to damage this sub anymore, this amplifier. I don't know what it is. So it wasn't just a speaker, it does it on it, did it on all of my speakers that I connected to it. As you can see, it's barely up on the knob. And on the amplifier, I'll show you what it does. The clip light just comes on. And I've gone over it with the ociliscope, and there's a clean signal going into it, so I really don't know what the issue is. I think this amplifier is just shit. And it was brand new as well. This is about a year old. Now let's try something with a bit of a higher frequency. Let's try this song. Just under half. See, it only affects for low frequencies. As you probably heard, my door was shaking, and so was my light. On a 12-inch Pioneer subwoofer. Haven't even got the 15 on the full 2000 watts. I can't turn it up too loud because I've got family in, but let's turn this amplifier on and give it a go. Now, I know it's only on half volume, but that is a lot of bass. So as you can see, the problem is non-existent on the other amplifier, and obviously if you remember in the last video we set all of this up with an ociliscope just to double check so there's clean signals going to it. But when we set these big subs up and put them in the car, we're going to do some videos on making sure that there is a clean signal going to the amplifier from the start. But if anyone has any ideas in the comments of what's going on and they want to help me, yeah, feel free. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.